Hey, you guys, welcome back to Storytime, honey, from my living room, because my bedroom is too cold, you guys. Before we get started, you guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, click the bell for notifications, give a video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and leave me comments down in the comment section. Is it cold where you guys are at? I'm in Ohio, and honey, it is cold. So this story is our Halloween story time. Ooh, wee. Was y'all scared? I'm gonna tell y'all this time that the church, remember the cult little church we went to? So it was cultish, but sometimes we had some good times. So I gotta admit that. So this time we decided that we always gonna go to the haunted boat. So there's a haunted boat here in Ohio, and it's called USS Nightmare, and it's down on the river, on Ohio River. And they have a boat every single year. They had this huge boat, and they, deck it all out and everything, and it is super scary. So we decide one day at Bible class, and I was the ringleader that set the whole thing up. But mind you, I told you guys I love setting up scary adventures, but I'm the biggest chicken. So we end up going down there. We met up, I think, probably on a Saturday or something. It had to be a Saturday. Now, let me tell you this here. Let me share this with you. Back then, this was the old Pentecostal church, y'all. So we couldn't wear pants. That's a whole nother story. We ain't dealing with that right now. So we all down there looking like pilgrims with blue jean skirts on. So you had your stone-washed blue jean skirt. You had your deep, dark denim blue jean skirt. So we had our blue jean skirts on, honey. We put our little tennis shoes on. We still was looking a hot mess. So we had our little outfits on or whatever. Now, there was the first lady went, I went. There was another girl. Let me see what I can name her. Cicely. So Cicely went, and then there was another girl. Her name was, what can I name her? Donna. We'll say her name is Donna. So it's Cicely, Donna, the first lady, and me. And then there was a guy that went with us, which was his name. We'll call him Tyler. We'll call him Tyler. And then there's a little girl that went with us. Now, Tyler and her were brothers and sisters, and we'll name her Nancy. Now, let me give you a picture of what Nancy had on. She was the only one, because she was like the youngest out the batch. So she was the only one that had like a costume on. So we technically should have been celebrating Halloween, but they would let the kids do it, but you couldn't dress up as nothing scary. Okay, so she was the green M&M. So she had the little white boots on the top of her shoes. Why am I laughing at this? And the little M&M outfit, and then she had the M&M hands. Remember the white hands? So her hands was stuck in these little white mittens, like the usher mittens, but they didn't bend. They just was like this. So the whole night, her hands are like this or what have you. And so there was some more people that was there, but I just don't remember what their names was or who all it was. But it was a nice group of us that all went. Okay, so we get down there. We're having a good old time. We're waiting in the line, and the water is super cold down there. So we got our little jackets on or what have you. So finally, you can hear all the bumping, honey, the screaming, the mayhem from the outside. So, you're getting yourself riled up, because it's like, shoot, we really about to go up in here, y'all. So the first lady is in the front, and then there's me. Who was it? It was the first lady. It was the little girl, Nancy, and then it was me. And then remember Cicely. I think I said her name was Cicely. Cicely was behind me. Okay, so let me give you an idea of Cicely. Oh, and Cicely, 2 kids came with us too. Cicely was a little, how do I say? Challenged. Cicely was a little challenged, okay? But she was good people. But she was just a tad challenge. It took a little bit, to really catch on to some things that were going on, okay? So y'all know what I mean by that. So we get inside, So we go in the front. The first lady's in the front. She got this little ball cap on her head because her thing is she gonna duck down and just run through the whole thing. The boat is way too massive, y'all, and got too many departments for you to think you just gonna bone and run through that. It ain't gonna happen. So we go inside. First time we go in there, we get past a little curtain, and they have a whole butcher's block like that was super long, and they're hacking up like meat or something like that. Blood is spewing or whatever. It's this bloody butcher standing there that said, "Come on in." Da 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 da. He hacking up the stuff, the meat, and by this time, y'all, we done fell halfway back through the door. We went back like this. Look, and we went back out the door. So they like pushing us like, "Go for it, y'all gotta go for it. You can't regress. We gotta keep on going." So we end up getting past that. We started going past that a little bit, you guys. And so we go past this one little area or whatever. So I'm telling Cicely, I was like, "Come on, Cicely." I said, "Hold on to me, and then I'll hold on. We're going to like link through here, because if not, we're going to get lost." So how they let you in, they let you in by the groups you were with. How many in your group? Then they let everybody from that group in. Wait a little bit, and let the next group in. So I told Cicely, I said, "Come on, Cicely." I said, "Hold on to the back of me, and we're all going to, just chain reaction our way, hold on to each other to get through here." So somebody heard me say her name, and they was like, "Cicely. Cicely." So we still moving. I told y'all Cicely was a little challenge. Cicely gonna say, "How they know my name?" I said, "Girl, it don't matter. Let's get out of here." I don't care. I axe murderer knows my name. I don't even axe murderer come here now and say, "God forbid," and say, "Sherry." I'm not gonna be like, "How you know my name?" Honey, y'all gonna see me run up off this camera. Run all up and through this house, baby. I don't care how he know your name. Let's go. But she was like, "I just don't know how he know my name." I want to say stupid. It don't matter. Let's go, because I'm running. So y'all, we just running. So by this time, somebody else jumps out of somewhere. I don't know what it was, honey. Somebody else jumps out of somewhere. And remember the little girl named Nancy that I told you had the little M&M hands? Baby, she starts swinging them hands. Anybody that jumped out at her, you got hit. Baby, she hit them about 15 times with them M&M hands. Screaming and hollering. So by this time, anybody else jump out, I'm turning her that way and let her beat them up with the M&M hands. Honey, so we just are running. Some of it, y'all, I don't even remember, because I have my eyes closed. I heard the screaming. If you were screaming, I was screaming. If you was pushing forward, I was pushing forward. If you went back, I went back. I don't even remember seeing but maybe a third of the whole thing, y'all, because I am hollering. So we get to this one little part. Y'all, you got to slide down the slide. My hand to the Lord. And put my right hand up. My right hand to the Lord. You had to slide down a slide. Honey, so when you got to the slide, the one person over here, I'm over here. Wait a minute. So because we were running so fast, we end up linking with a group in front of us. So when we got to the slide, there was the person, because your numbers can be off. You may be 5 people there, and then you got the extra person lingering over that has to go down the slide by themselves. So the first lady had to go down the slide with a person from another group. They go swinging down the slide. At the bottom of the slide is Jason Voorhees. Child. I was like, ain't no other way to get around this besides this. So hands, here go me, and here go, what did I say her name was? Nancy. Here go Nancy. Nancy go. I said, get your hands ready, sis, because we about to fight. So Jason was in between both of the slides at the bottom. No, I take that back. It was Jason at the bottom, and it was an alien. It was a green alien with the big old eyes. You know how they got the funny head and the big old eyes at the bottom of the thing. Baby, We going down the slide. I take my hand to slow me down, holding on to the metal to slow me down. Let me pause right there. If you slide down metal and you put your hands to stop yourself, that junk burn. Baby, when I say it was Holy Ghost fire on the side of my hand, my hands was hurting so bad, but I couldn't stop it. I slid right to Jason. Honey, I ain't never done scream and called on the Lord so much in my entire life. Nancy over there swinging with the hands. Swinging with the hands. Baby, and we had to get up off that slide. Now, one thing I can't really do is get up from a sitting position and still be screaming hysterically at the same time, y'all. I couldn't hardly get up off the slide, but I'm screaming to no end. So by this time, we had to walk away from the slide because you got to move away from it. But then there's a whole bunch of other mayhem going on over here. But you got to wait for your group because your group got to come down the slide. So we wait for the rest of the group to get down, and we started going a little bit more. Y'all, it was crazy little girls behind like a wall, not a wall, but it was a window, and she's walking around the room, and then she'll come up and scream like this. Honey, folks was grabbing on you. It was just pure haunted chaos. We shouldn't even been in there, y'all. We should have been in Bible class somewhere. So this, y'all, was the kicker. Honey, we got to the end. When we got to the end, mind you, it's the first lady, it's hands, Nancy the hands, the Eminem hands, karate hands, and then it's me. We come walking. It's a white lady standing right here. Older little white lady. She was like, now mind you, we're on a boat, so we're actually on the river. She comes up and she says, have y'all seen my son? And we was like, no. She didn't have no costume on. She just regular. She was like, have y'all seen my son? We was like, no. And then she was like, who said it? Was it me or was it the first lady? I think it was the first lady was like, well, how old is he? What did he look like? We didn't see him. She was like, he's a little boy. She was like, you haven't seen him? He fell in the water. And we was like this. Now, mind, we all into the church thing. We ready to pray for the woman. We was like, what? He fell in the water. Like, oh my God, he fell in the water. It ain't dawned on us that she like part of the little props that was around. So we're like, he fell in the water. Like, oh my God, we could tell somebody, so you can get your little boy. She said, oh, never mind. There he is. And we heard, brrr, it was a chainsaw child, and it was Jason. He said, brrr, and all we seen was smoke, and all you seen was us running. Baby, we ran. We seen the exit sign. We ran out the exit sign so fast. We was outside like on the deck of the daggone boat. Y'all, I grabbed the railing because, honey, I was running so fast I almost went over the railing, baby. I'm not, y'all. It's called USS Nightmare. Baby, I had went to USS Nightmare 1 year before with this girl named Stacy. And we were so scared. Now, at this time, I wasn't in church when I went to the USS Nightmare with Stacy some years before. And we was drunk. And honey, don't go to no haunted house and you lit up. Like that, alcohol and screaming repeatedly really don't mix like that. You're going to upset your stomach. But baby, when that woman said, have you seen my son? He fell in the water. And we real life thinking this woman, because we the good old church people. Oh my God, the blood of Jesus. God, bring him up out the water. We ready to pray for her. Baby, her son was Jason Voorhees. Honey, we ain't never ran so fast. The rest of the people that was behind us didn't experience it because they're right. She caught us three coming through the little walkway. The rest of them was just there. They seen us running, honey. You know how black folks see. Baby, one run, we all run. Baby, we left up out of there. Honey, we had to go to church the next day. Let me tell you something. I don't know who taught Sunday school. I don't know if I taught it, she taught it. But honey, it wasn't a lot of hooping and hollering because my throat was hurting, honey. From all that. And that was the last time I went to a scary house. That was the last. Now, I've been to scary houses years before, but by this time, I was like, I'm too old for this shenanigan right here. And I have not been to, except for when me and my daughter went to Canada, I have not been to a scary house after Canada was the last one, y'all. Canada was the last one. Y'all, that's the Halloween scary time. Let me know down in the comments if you guys go to scary houses or haunted trails. I think here they have haunted hay rides. I really can't get with the hay rides because I can't really run like that. And that movie, Children of the Corn, spooked me out. So I don't mess around on no hay rides and no cornfields. Even when they have like, they got the pumpkin patches here and then they be having like them corn mazes and stuff. I don't do no corn mazes. I don't do no corn mazes because I ain't got time to be seeing no Children of the Corn, and I ain't got time for no Jeepers Creepers to be in them corn mazes. Just some stuff I don't do no more because I done seen too much look, I done seen too much. You guys, that is my Halloween Halloween story, you guys. I get one more Halloween story, and that'll be on the next time, you guys. We'll probably do a Halloween story series, you guys, for this month. Have a wonderful and awesome day. Woohoo! I done loaded 2 videos this week. I am getting back to where I used to be. You guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Click the bell for notifications. Give the videos a thumbs up. Share it with somebody and leave a comment down in the comment section, you guys. What are you guys doing for the fall weather? What do you guys have going on in your city? Put it down there and let's engage together. Thanks so much for the support, and I will see you again. Follow me on all social media platforms. Not all social media platforms because I ain't on everything. But on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram under I Love to Giggle Too. All right, see you later. Peace.